Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video we are going to build another plain simple search app. Okay, that's what we are going to do. And because here it's all about, we are doing lots of small applications to understand more core depth, core concepts of basic JavaScript using simple array object functions and different array methods, and doing DOM manipulation. So here we are going to do a simple live search, and inside live search we are going to add a simple input text field, and we have some data, mock data, on which we are going to search. Input type text, ID is search, and the name is search. Okay, so this is a simple input text field we have, and these are the results, because we are going to store these results somewhere. So we are just going to create a UL node. In that UL node we will store the data. ID results. Okay, so now let's say what we are going to do. We have some mock data, and the mock data is nothing but something like this. We have an array of users, something like this, right? So this is a simple array, and now we are going to play the search on top of this array. So it's just like array of objects containing name and country. So first const search, and we can access document.getElement by ID. So this is what search text field looks like, and then const results, we can do document.getElement by ID. This is our results node. So we got both the DOM node, and this is search term, which is empty. And then you will add a event listener, search dot, because there is a search node, search dot add event listener, and I'm doing event listener input because we are doing a real-time search. So whenever you type something, we will search. And this is the event object. Add a function, and then we got the search term. Search term will be event.target.value. So this is how you can access the input text field. There are many ways. You can give the ID and then you do the dot value, or at the real time you can get it like this, event.target.value, and you can also convert that into lowercase to lower case. Okay, you got the search term, and then here you can do shows list. This is the function you will call. Now what the show list function will do? So here we have a show list, because in this list we are going to search. So because this search, if you see, the search term is already a global. I will try to define this function in the bottom. The search term is already a global term. Let's do a let search term, because it will change. Let search term, const means you cannot change that value. So here search term will keep changing, and we will have the updated search term, and then we are calling show list. So what we are doing, first results dot inner HTML, it's empty. We will reset it. We don't know, because we are doing a fresh new search, so reset the earlier one. And then we have data. So data dot filter, we need to filter the data, because we don't want to change the data array. We are just doing a filter, and we are accessing individual item. And filter, map, all have a similar kind of syntax. They takes the callback function. So filter, it will give me each and every item from the data array. So here we are doing filter, and in the filter we are going to check the condition, because what filter does, if I talk about simple filter, const array, which contains 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if I do array dot filter, and if I just do function, I'm accessing each and every item and then here I can write a condition that I should be greater than or equal to 6. Then it will give you only an array with having one element 6. Okay, it's like a filter. So here we are going to add a condition item dot country. We have item dot country dot to lowercase, and in the string we can just do includes. Does it include the search term which you have entered? Because that is also in the lowercase. Either this condition, or you can search it with the name. So we are using this OR operator also. I mean, either you do a return true, that means we want this, otherwise return false. And if it is like this, you can write the whole syntax in one line also, because this is the condition. So because it will return true and false, so you can do something like this: return item dot country dot lowercase, item dot name dot lowercase dot include search term. If any of this is true, then we are going to show that element on the UI. Then what this will do, data dot filter, it will give you the new array. Okay, it is going to give you the new array. It's not changing anything on the data. So your original copy of the master data is still there. Here we can do a for each on to this outcome array. After filtration we are getting this array. So let's say this is the item. I always have a habit of writing arrow function. That's why I always forget to write a function. And here we can create a nodes const li equal to document dot create element. Here I am creating li node, and then you can also do li dot class list dot add. If you want to add is list item, we can use it for something. Li dot inner html, this is the inner html we are going to add. And always do it in the backticks, because it's a multi-line syntax we are adding. So this is li, no, not li, it should be simple I or span tag, because we are going to add everything inside a single line. Here we can say dollar, what is the item name is e dot name and e dot country, and so this is another information. So I'm just showing two information on this live search: e dot name and e dot country. Okay, then we just show the show list. And call this function show list on the landing page. That's also will add something. Now if I reload, nothing will be shown. And if I start searching for something, let me see, I have this console, no errors. So when I try to enter something in this, maybe this function I need to add in the bottom. So I added a input event. Is it even calling this show list function? Show list is this. What is wrong? Show list function will get called. Is this getting called? Okay, and if I type, yes, it is getting called at least. Okay, then what we are doing, data dot filter, this is the data dot filter, and item dot country dot to lowercase. Okay, oh, I got it. So what we did, we forgot to append this li node. I mean, we are generating the li node, but we didn't append it on the result ul node. Results dot append child. A grave mistake, and it won't complain because we didn't append it. Okay, so initially it will show all, right? Because when you do the filter, it's not matching with anything, right? So it will give you all the array data dot filter, It's not filtering anything. It is giving you the whole array, and this is showing you something like this. Now let's comment the alert and try to search some name. Oh, it is showing alert. I will reload this. Right. So this is how our simple search we have built. A very simple, which is just using vanilla JavaScript. And it is only, I mean, these are the demos only to understand more about how we are writing basic JavaScript. So here what I did, if you see this code, we are first we added the event listener on the input. We are calling this. We got the input term, search term. We are calling this. And what this function is doing is, we have the array of objects, loop onto them, do the filter. If user has type anything that is matching, then it will give us only those records with the matching, and then do the for each. For each loop is just only to run a loop without changing anything. So we will run a loop onto the array of objects, create those number of li nodes and append that to the results. So that's a very simple example. That's all we have in this. Let's talk about one more demo example, and then we are done with these small tiny applications.